Hell yeah, we get geek.
We get geek, bad bitch in my bed freak, and she give me hair and knee. Ain't got time to beef, got heat. Leave you dead up in the streets. Pussy boy ain't want no beef. 30 and 40, I call that weak. Effing the drums is what I seek. LPG, we run the streets. Calico next, but I pop a seat. Don't offer me drugs if they weak. TAC make me think like why should he so?
What's up, guys? It's your boy Wed the Dead here, and I'm here with my two brothers, Bobby and KP, and today we're gonna be discussing Dragon Ball Superhero. We just seen that like 3 days ago. So basically we gonna be reviewing the movie and shit like that. And like, let's get straight into it. So anybody wanna kick it off on how they felt about the movie, anything?
Great movie. Great movie.
I want to say great.
I want to say great.
You're home.
Because what was you saying the other day? It gave everybody what they wanted. They gave Vegeta, Goku a break. We got to saw different players come out on top. Like
Niggas been waiting on Gohan for years. Like, everybody steady saying, like, oh, when Gohan gonna come back? When Goten and Trunks gonna get older? Like, people was just, this was really a fan movie, in like my opinion. Like you said, like they gave everybody everything that they want. Now, my main man's Krillin. He did his thing. He was the MVP. I don't care. He was the ultimate support system.
You know what I'm saying? That Destructo just did come in handy.
I'm glad y'all said the ultimate support system, because that's what he is, a supporting character. Because to be honest, did he add value? Yes. Did he show battle IQ? Yes. But they could have done without him.
Nah.
They could have done without him.
Nah.
Cap.
They could have done without him.
Nah.
How? Like, if Krillin wasn't right there thinking on the fly, them niggas would have died. Like,
Early one DED. Dead.
No. Because if Krillin wasn't there, they would have made Android, what was it, number 1? They would have made his impact way bigger to get rid of. So they don't even have to add in another character to replace Krillin. They just need to make that first Android impact a tad bit bigger than what it was for the rest of the characters to come out on top.
I just like how Krillin was here, but Tien and Yamcha didn't show up. We ain't seen Tien and Yamcha like since the fucking Cell Saga, technically.
We're not going to overlook how Bulma treated them, man. How about the world's best fighters and Krillin? I'ma just stay here. And protect Bulma.
Listen,
we can't pretend like that.
We already, hold on, because we not finna sit here and act like, you know what I'm saying, Dragon Ball Z ain't been doing that for the longest. If you ain't the same, or if you isn't a top tier villain, like, you just getting shitted on. That's just how Dragon Ball Z is.
Man, Dragon Ball Z.
That's just how it is.
Like, they had their moments to shine. Like, they definitely had their moments to shine.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that.
Alright, call bullshit on it.
Because Dragon Ball Z, if it ain't Goku and Vegeta, everybody else has to come in a way that it's all hard work. It's all training. If ain't nobody training, then they don't get screen time. I get it. That's because of the writers. But like, if I use the OG series with One Day Against Boo, Gohan, Videl. Videl was a human. Train. She got a bunch of screen time in that Boo saga.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't say it. I can't see him like, if it ain't the same, if
Boo
it ain't
Saga,
somebody
I feel like
who isn't working hard.
I say Boo Saga, they should have gave that to Gotenks. Like, they really should have. Cause
The Boo Saga was a bunch of filler.
Give it up, nigga.
You're talking about the movie.
I know, but
I just
you
wanted to
brought
put
it.
that
You
out
brought
there.
it up. I just want to let
'Cause-
you know, like the only reason why a lot of people got screen time, cause we just feeling my G. What we gonna?
You talking about filler?
Oh, we talking about filler. Krill and I agree. Filler as fuck.
No,
It's fodder.
no. God.
Yeah, I said a supporting character.
You're drunk.
It says.
I don't fuck.
Anybody
If
outside of
anything-
Goku and
if
Vegeta is a
anything-
support character, my G.
I say if anything, filler would be Yamcha.
I agree.
Like
Master Rochi.
that nigga got put in retirement.
Yeah, I agree.
Really?
Green.
Early in the game.
You talking about a Lagreen dude? I'm not talking about a Cyberman. I'm talking about Dr. Gero. Dr. Gero shut his ass down.
Yamcha, man, fuck Yamcha. But the movie, I ain't gonna hold y'all up, but the movie was dope as fuck.
I was not mad. Like I was not mad. I wish like what they did with like Cell Max. I wish you would have got a more like hand to hand. That's the only thing I was really hoping for. They just really put like a big ass android on the screen.
Yeah, cause
Cause we got hand to hand from like 2 and Piccolo, but we ain't really like getting no hand to hand for like Cell Max.
they should have did Cell Max like Frieza. They should have made a fully functional cognate Cell that was able, or a Cell that had the memories of the previous Cell.
I mean,
Man,
they could have did it like Cooler. You seen Cooler? Sleeping, man. Oh, bro. I say another thing. What was up with like Boma? Like y'all just had her out here doing surgery on herself.
Man, I guess people wanted
Yeah,
to know
man,
how
I'm
she
tired.
stayed that young, my G. That's the only way I can put that. Somebody had to be complaining about that shit.
They say 30. I said.
Cause motherfucker was
They
like,
say
hold on.
Boma been 30 for like 40 years.
I think I was talking to you about that when I was like, shit, you know, Bulma actually older than Vegeta and Goku.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
Cause you
feel
seen,
like young
I say,
as
'cause you
hell.
seen like at the end of Z, like, she aged like a lot. So it was like, she just hit that reset button. I say
that's a real supporting character because Bulma fucking without Bulma, Dragon Ball GT don't happen. Without Bulma, Future Truck doesn't happen. Like Bulma, without Bulma, a lot of shit just doesn't.
I would have never got the number.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a real supporting character. Like she adds
Money.
money in the intellect to do the things they want to do.
I don't care what nobody say, Bulma the Batman.
Come on, boom, I'm a Batman.
Oh, my mama, she is.
She be getting shit done.
I say, I also wanted to see like, since they did like Android 1 and 2, they could have put them against like 17 and 18. I would have liked to see that. Because it would have been like old models against new models.
Yeah.
That shit would have been dope.
Oh, it would have been dope then hold my nigga Piccolo like they did at the end. You know what I'm saying?
He was getting
They was
mollywopped on.
that nigga had one good fight scene in the whole show, in the whole movie. And then
Mollywopped.
got his ass clapped twice.
I said
Like,
that led to my boy new transformation. I say how they like, you know, they would always go with the signature Kamehameha. The man said special beam cannon.
That did throw me off right there. I said,
Hold
oh, okay.
on now. Like,
That boy
I
pulled
say,
the special
hold
beam
on.
out the.
I liked it. I liked it. I think it gave it a bit of like, it kind of feel nostalgic, like,
it gave
You
it
know,
more. It
Piccolo-
gave it more meaning.
yeah,
Hit you in the
Piccolo,
feels a little
you know,
bit.
raised you, now he's training baby. Now he's training and being intimate. And it's kind of sort of,
And he training his daughter.
he's not raising her, but he's still playing a big part in your life, even though you went on to do other things with your life.
Hell
But
yeah.
he's still behind you, looking after you, and to show that respect to the man that's really just a really important piece of that man's life.
Because let's face it, Piccolo was that man's father.
No, facts. For sure.
He was father number 2. Like, he was the
Yeah,
father.
no, father number 1.
He was the-
Goku ended up being father number 2.
He was the father that stepped up. Okay, that's what that was. He was
He's
the
not
father.
stepdad, the dad that stepped up. Right. Man, that's real.
I say so. It was like, I say at the end, like after the post credits and shit, they gave Vegeta his final victory or whatever.
Man, speaking of that, like out of all the sparring matches they had, how many you think like what y'all think the win and loss ratio to Vegeta to Goku is?
986 to 1.
I don't think they ever had a full fight.
They had a couple.
What, you wanna, the first time they fought,
Right.
Buu Saga.
If we do the first time they fought, Vegeta won that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then we do what part of the Buu Saga?
When they was fighting.
Is that when he had the M on his head?
Yup.
They didn't finish that.
But Goku was still gonna win.
I gotta look back and see that because they didn't finish that.
No, they didn't
That got-
finish
that
it.
got
It
interrupted.
was implied that Goku would still win with the whole Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah,
It was
he
implied.
had a whole transformation under his belt. I'm like,
But at a certain point, like Vegeta's sacrifice, he basically blew himself up to stop Buu. Like, but that's before Goku went Super Saiyan 3.
Right, but when Vegeta had that
So you can't say he'll win because he's dead at that point.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You know what I mean? Like he gone.
Goku already established that he had Super Saiyan 3 in the bag when he was fighting Vegeta, right? He ain't pull it out because he already knew Buu. That was the only reason he came back. Was it Buu?
no, he came back because of the tournament.
The tournament?
He came back because of the tournament, and that was the only reason Vegeta wanted to fight.
And not only that, but like,
Because, you know,
Vegeta
folks
was
was
only
knocked
a
out
tad
for
bit
like
stronger
7
than him.
years.
It was
Let's
low-key.
not forget that. He was knocked out for 7 years. So when they say, the tournament finna start up and Goku finna join, Vegeta was on it. He, oh yeah, I'm now. Like, just off the simple strength. Like, my son win, that's even better. Because that means my son better than your son. Like, he was all for the bullshit. So, once all that shit happened,
that damn Bobby curse for Vegeta barely.
you said Bobby curse Bobby.
Yeah. And then what his name was? Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking that shit, man. It only made him entirely stronger. It was like a Super Saiyan 2 on steroids. That's all it was.
I didn't even
It
like.
wasn't-
Like before he put that M on his head, I didn't necessarily know if he unlocked Super Saiyan 2 or not. But I would imagine that he did.
But he had to at that point, right? Because we was talking about Gohan is grown at the point. You seen the Super Saiyan 2. Goku had Super Saiyan 2 at that point. Vegeta had to have Super Saiyan 2.
Vegeta was always
Yeah.
lagging behind him.
He ain't lacking behind 20 years.
He was.
Gohan was a grown man at that point.
Yeah, he was like.
Oh, he was
Not like that.
When it came to transformations, that nigga always lagged behind. It took that nigga damn near a full 2 arcs just to attain Super Saiyan after Goku brought it out.
That shit was funny. That man.
Like he always lagged behind.
He
But
was-
I've been saying I like he never.
Them
just lagged
niggas
behind.
was haunting him in his dreams. Like, the moment you just had 2 niggas come in your dream and transform in your face, like, that's how much that shit was eating him alive. Like, he can do it. Why can't I? Like, it was like no reason. Like,
He just a bitter bitch. That's what he was, bro.
get up there.
On my mama, he was.
I say, like, Vegeta now, like, you can tell, like, some of them have the best character development throughout the show.
No, you didn't.
One of the best.
They literally just reskinned the Piccolo. He literally reskinned Piccolo. Like, okay, here you go.
But that ain't character development. What are you saying? Like he's the
Goku
only.
been the
No,
same
his
forever.
little character development arc been Piccolo, nigga. Literally. Literally.
What are you talking about?
I'm like,
What are you talking about?
Vegeta character development was literally Piccolo character development. They just reskinned it.
No.
What's Piccolo character development? Go ahead. I'll let you set yourself up for it. What is it?
Piccolo, I'm gonna argue Piccolo haven't had any character development.
He did it?
No.
The whole
Yes.
thing with Gohan wouldn't be a thing if he didn't, but okay, we're gonna go past that, because that's the case, he would still be evil, right?
I don't necessarily say he would have been evil.
We
but-
talking about we talking about
Mm.
we talking about Dragon Ball. I'm going from Dragon Ball Z to Dragon Ball Super.
Where do you think Piccolo character development started at?
Then if we talking about character development, it's only from Dragon Ball.
When you started that stuff?
We only talking about from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z, but from the entire time from Dragon Ball Z, he been the fucking same. Like
Who?
Piccolo.
How? Stop.
We all the way in Super now, bro. Like
How he been the same? If you would have been the same, Stephen, he still would have been the villain.
you switching up. Okay, I get what you're saying, but you still.
That's part of character. That's still part
We
of
talking
character
about a different.
development.
We on
The
Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Z.
I'm gonna put it.
But
like
that's
this.
still full series.
I'm gonna put it like this.
That's
Hold on, wait.
still full
Hold on, wait.
series.
Hold on, wait. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it like
I
this.
was gonna say Piccolo and then GT. Then I
They
remember
both
them dying.
came to Earth trying to destroy that motherfucker. Correct.
Okay.
All right. Cool. And then they both will have to team up with Goku, right, for a temporary alliance at one point, just to defeat the greater evil. Correct.
Right.
All right. Soon after that, right, they then gonna have to train their son, train Goku's son, cause they both ended up having to do it.
When did Vegeta train Gohan?
Damn it.
Train
No, he
him.
didn't.
Beat the fuck
Did.
out of him.
No, he didn't.
For training. Fuck is you talking
That
about?
wasn't training.
Yes, that was. What it was.
No, he didn't.
What it was.
He ain't teach him
What-
nothing. Nor
He
did he
gotta-
get. Nor did he get
You
stronger
don't
underneath
gotta treat
Vegeta.
somebody to be a
He got
trainer.
stronger because of that Namekian.
You don't gotta
He
be.
ain't trained shit. They just fought along with each other. They
Okay.
fought the same fight.
Any-
That's what that shit meant. They fought the same fight.
Anyway, right? They had the whole little thing with Goku Kid, right? Then what happened right after? They end up getting they end up both having to see Goku die, right? And then boom, bada bang,
When
they're
Go-
officially part of the fucking Z team.
I say
That's character development. That is weak ass character development.
The same fucking storyline,
That is some weak
I
ass.
say-
character
literally,
development.
same fucking
how I
storyline.
see Vegeta. Vegeta came in evil. Through Namek, that's when he like met everybody. So when they got like teleported back to Earth, that's when it like really started, because he started not necessarily relying like on Bulma, but she was just deaf. Vegeta took Yamcha bitch. I'ma just say that just like that. 'Cause
Oh, that big face right there.
that's exactly what happened. Piccolo, he was just on dirt from the beginning. Then he after Goku died, that was just I feel like that was his trigger to train. Other than the information that the Saiyans was coming and shit, he literally took folks on and just went to the fucking wilderness. So throughout that time, I can see how they got close, and which that caused him to change more. So
See, I don't like how I watered that bitch down, because technically he just threw that nigga in the wilderness for a couple of months by himself. We ain't gonna skip past the fact he said, nigga, if you still alive,
But
then yeah. But we ain't gonna skip past that part now, ain't we?
But
He said,
we
if I come back and you alive.
But I gotta bring it back to Vegeta character development.
Mm.
When you get your introduction to Vegeta, he's self-serving.
So let's Piccolo.
Doesn't give a shit about his comrades.
Piccolo ain't had comrades. Go ahead. I see what you want.
But then they killed his comrades. And then you turn him into then he go from a family man still being selfish to showing more care and tenderness towards, you know, Bulma.
And his kids.
Yeah, like he's progression in a way.
That's what a nigga with a kid do. Oh, kind of like Piccolo, but we gonna go ahead, keep going.
Piccolo ain't got no. Piccolo, first of all, Piccolo ain't got no kids, bro.
Okay, all right.
Piccolo ain't got no kids.
I thought he was the dad that stepped up.
Yes.
I did. Okay, so keep on. I'm listening though.
Yeah, keep listening, because there's actually more.
I'm listening.
And that's the crazy part about it. That's just his family life. Whenever you talk about his pride and him extending what he considered a part of what he holds highly of himself, and establishing, which him and Piccolo got in common, both establishing the Earth as their home and being prideful of that. Or when we talk about like him getting stronger, like Vegeta cold, bro. Vegeta cold. It's just that shit not the same. Vegeta got character development and fighting style, and even now when we talk about like when we look at the manga, like he's developing into his own man, establishing his own fighting styles and establishing his own roots when it comes to technique. He's developing more about his pride, and he's able to, when him and Piccolo got saying, he's able to trust in his comrades with something that his pride would never have let him done. Like,
Yeah.
Vegeta got way more character development than
But that, cause even in a manga, like Beer stated, like you want to get stronger, you gonna have to like let shit go, and you know his pride that ain't let him let shit go.
Cause it's hard to be prideful when you keep getting your ass whooped. But besides that, right? This whole thing that Vegeta and Piccolo don't got the same. Nigga, you literally just said it, bro. The only difference is they had swapped out from being Piccolo being number 2 to Vegeta number 2.
Here's the thing with me, right? The writers could have found Piccolo a bitch. The writers could have started him a family.
They could have.
Until
we found out that the making was all niggas.
Oh yeah.
I see what you want. Keep on.
They could have found
somebody on Earth. But
no, he could have found somebody, didn't they? He could have found a replacement. He could have found somebody who did it to do his own thing to establish his own bonds, to show his own way through life. Like
who, Piccolo?
Piccolo, yeah.
I mean,
He could have had
his
him.
bond was Gohan. Like
that nigga was
Just
really
being lazy.
Just
being lazy.
They ain't being lazy. Time and time again, we see that nigga knock on death's door for fucking Gohan.
died for Gohan. You talking about Knock? He died for that nigga. Nappa
So what's your argument?
cooked his ass.
That Vegeta and Piccolo had the same character development. That's what I said. That's what I've been saying.
No. I just went on a whole list.
As you kept on saying the same as Piccolo, same as Piccolo. Come on, bro. Like I said, y'all be listening to y'all my G. Y'all don't.
Cause this the point where
Cause you think man he got his own family, that's character development. No, nigga, that's what the fuck Gohan was. Goku ain't take care of that motherfucker, so
I mean,
Goku ain't had no
he
goddamn.
had his time with him though, like on a hyperbolic timetable. Like that may have been like for, and no, cause no cap, like
come on,
I say, cause what they stayed in there like 3 days, and within like 3 days they said like it was like some time went past. It was like a day. They went in there for like a day or two. I don't know how long, but they each spent a year in there. Right. Both the father-sons duo did. Everybody really went in that bitch, but Goku did like have like a certain amount of time to like bond with his son, like so it was definitely something there. But Piccolo, like he was really there.
You see, Goku chose to get stronger by sacrificing his bond to his family.
say what Gohan got stronger because he wanted to stay close to it technically.
Gohan, I
Yeah,
don't think
no.
Gohan got stronger. That nigga just got a new transformation.
You know what I'm saying? You ask Gohan, Gotenks, what's your
I wanna-
favorite color? Shit, fight it.
I wanna know like, cause you know we found out that it wasn't canon, which blew the hell out of me. I wanna know like, if like they keep the transformations around, like what would like, cause I do wanna see like Goku and him spar. Like what transfer like, how would that transformation and like Goku's transformation now like. How would they match up against each other? I want to know, like, is he up there? Like, up there?
I don't think he up there.
Oh, nah, like,
I think.
of course not.
No, I mean by up there, I don't even think that form of Gohan is scathing the first Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Red. I don't even think it's touching it. And I say that for one particular reason is because, like, just think about how they did that fight. Well, it wasn't necessarily a power scaling fight. They literally only gave that motherfucker one weakness. You just had to hit it hard enough.
Before
Like
before
you know what I mean? It's just that whole fight
say
just
this.
seemed
Before the tournament of power, Krillin mopped the floor with Gohan before he like really got back on track. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Cause yes, he did. He lost. That shit was hilarious to me. Like, he used nothing but pure tactics. Like, pure tactics against that man. That shit was hilarious. Like, y'all don't know what I'm talking about at all, do y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause you know how like Goku made Gohan the captain for his team.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, obviously they gonna have to like train and stuff like that. Cause Krillin did his little sparring match with Goku. Damn now fell unconscious. Then that's when Gohan did his training with Krillin and Goku. And Krillin like he solar flare. It was like a new, like not a new version, but he like amped it up. Yeah, when he couldn't see, he just literally swept his ass off his feet. I was like, damn, that shit was kind of like. It's like, you know, Krillin not all that powerful and shit, but my man, he still.
Once that ball head get the moving, boy.
I think the transformation that Dragon Ball is going through is, it used to be about
y'all made
can
Krillin
hit.
12. I don't appreciate that.
No, but I'm saying it's like who can be the fastest and who can hit the hardest. And now it's moving in a direction to where it's more of technique. It's more of technique and it's more of being one with yourself. That's the new direction. The fucking Dragon Ball, at least Dragon Ball Super is going.
I just think they just throwing a lot of shit at the wall, and hoping that it stick.
Oh yeah, I agree.
That's what it look like to me, at least.
I agree.
Yeah, that's fun. You know, oh bro. I say I don't got shit else to say because like literally like we done discussed everything like
Give
literally.
it a try. I'll try it.
I say literally like everything. What you gonna say? Like they tried to bring the fusion back. That's my last thing. And then we out for real. When they brought that fusion back, I was not expecting Fat Gotenks to have the impact that he did.
They look like they've been training. It still look like Gotenks been training and shit. And I don't think it would be a reach to say that Gotenks and Trunks
Hell yeah,
are
because
training together.
I say at the end of Dragon Ball Z, like after the Buu Soccer shit ended, like he was literally like training with Goku, like so I know for a fact like Goten and Trunks are still training and shit.
I think they had to do the fat one because if the perfect fusion, like would Gohan and Piccolo, would they be relative to a fusion? Would they be relative to Gotenks? Or would Gotenks still be more powerful than them?
Shit, let Dragon Ball Super tell you shit, a fusion. dangerous shit out
They
there.
say like what
You already
potential
know.
unleashed or Mystic Gohan or something like that. They said that was like on par with like Super Saiyan 3 or like more powerful or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that was their strongest transformation when they fused. So it was like, if that's the case, I feel like they're way stronger now. So, but if that's the case, it's like,
So that new form of Gohan was relative to Super Saiyan 3.
I feel like that, like, I feel like Mystic Gohan, that was like his way of, like, they were saying like this is his like Super Saiyan 3 or whatever. But like this, I feel like this is like him, because remember he said he wanted to get stronger his own way. But like, that was like, this was like him like transcending like into that God territory, because everybody literally like stepping into God territory. Like the main nigga Goku and Vegeta, obviously, like they're stepping into that God territory. So I feel like that was them putting like them two in that. Cause I feel like it'll be way easier. And plus, like Gohan already got the most potential out of all of them. Vegeta stated that multiple times, and Goku agreed. So
I think Piccolo should have been at least somewhat ahead of God form before this. And I say that all because of we seen the Lord Slug, right? You remember that one, right? And just how far he went with him being, I don't know if he was for the Namekian or what, but he was some part of the Namekian, right? And just how like strong he was just going through the motherfuckers. I was like, Piccolo never
I don't
once,
know what type of power
Piccolo-
Slug had.
but Piccolo never once stopped training, and for him to like not reach at least the apex of what a Namekian could be at any point in time.
I feel like he did.
You know what I
He
mean?
just ain't old enough.
I feel like he did. Like what? Cell Saga?
You
No, I see like merged with Kami. I feel like that was him in like not in his prime, but like that was a very big step for him. Like this, like in the movie, like Orange Piccolo, like yeah, that was a major big step. Like that was him transferring into that territory too. But I feel like that, like the Cell Saga, like Piccolo, because like he was doing damage against 17. Like that was a great ass fight. Like a great ass fight. He was doing damage. Like so. The fact that he got a new transformation, like I wouldn't expect him to look like that, but it was like, I likes that, oh bro.
Then it came out like a baby Hulk.
Nigga Krillin say, get big. What? He say, get big. Like, what?
That nigga said, damn, I forgot I could do that.
Like, Namekians just got so many different, like, powers and shit. That shit is like, which was like surprising to me when they said then they could like raise people's potential. But then again, it did make sense because I was an old ass man on a deathbed, so why wouldn't he be able to do that? Not that.
Right, but Kami was old. So theoretically, wouldn't that mean Piccolo got all his age and experience too?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of.
But Piccolo,
Even
it's
though
like
he
he
got-
took. I feel like he more so took like his power, like he took his wisdom too. Because obviously, I feel like Kami was talking to him.
Piccolo and Kami was two and the same. That's what I'm trying to get at, bro. Like literally, they was the same being.
I think it's more complicated because even like I think if you haven't had experience doing it, even though you may know how to do something, like your body ain't never did it before. Like I don't mean you can just get up and do it. I feel like that's something you gotta like practice or be in a position to where you could do it. It's like because then at that point your mind is waiting on your body to catch up to it.
This video is 30 minutes long. I was not expecting that.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta clip it, bro. You gotta cut it.
I ain't cutting this shit. This front and center. But I say, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let me know if you would like to see more of this with my fellow brethrens. Cause they done told me some shit. I ain't even know. But this is what did, and I'm out.